Good afternoon. We are Group 2 from RC16 and we will be presenting the Physarum Polyxylem City. The project has 4 chapters: Urban Scenario, Design Brief, Biological Research, and Urban and Architectural Proposal. By analyzing population density and green space distribution in London, a network was generated between the areas with low population density and high green space rate. High-density areas are assigned as ideal dwelling spaces for post-pandemic migration. Geolocated data transference and CO2 emission maps are used to represent the current population density. Afterwards, a proximity map is generated using both information sets. High-density spots represent destinations for human migration, which coincides with the estimation for ideal dwelling spaces location. Low population density and high green space rate are the two main factors considered for migration. We intend to use biological intelligence to explore the relationship between landscape and built environments in the post-pandemic age. Based on the previous chapter, London is analyzed using population and green space density. The city is divided into a 1 km square grid and assigned a scale ranging from low, medium, and high, respectively. These datasets are overlapped and a map consisting of 8 typologies is generated, each with a unique combination of population and green space density, allowing for the creation of targeted strategies which respond to the specific needs for each development. Among the 8 typologies, typology D and G have the characteristics of low population density and high green space rate, which are considered as the ones with the highest potential for landscape regeneration. In order to create a set of regenerative strategies, the use of a biocomputer is proposed. Physarum polycephalum is a single-celled organism with no definite shape. This organism scavenges for food, then develops a richly branched network structure. Using this biological intelligence, previously selected points are assigned as food sources to reconstruct the urban landscape network. The growth process of the organism creates a visualization of this new landscape. The result is then integrated with the city using a generative adversarial network. This machine learning process shows how the landscape will evolve in the next century. Afterwards, 8 representative areas are selected, based on the previously analyzed typologies. On a 1 km square scale, the relationship between landscape and built environment is obtained for each case study. Based on the machine learning results, a set of urban and architectural strategies are developed. By analyzing typologies A's regeneration, a non-human threshold is assigned to brightness on a reference image. This data is converted into key areas, which will serve as the basis for network development. An algorithm then creates a set of networks and assigned programs corresponding to their length. Xylem is selected as the biological reference, as it has the capacity for nutrient transport while providing structural stiffness. Its growth is then simulated to form the city's fiber system. In parallel, the landscape is articulated into a series of terraces which will host a new biome. The urban fibers structure and terrace transportation network form a new ecosystem in which there is a continuous energy exchange. Using the results from the previous machine learning process and the existing network system, a second generative adversarial network produces a landscape visualization, and the proposal is materialized. The fiber system is generated by robotic 3D printing. As each area throughout the development is created, its program evolves depending on fiber arrangement and density. Thus, dynamic functional spaces provide an assortment of human and non-human activities, depending on the amount of available material for construction. Units in different scales and configurations are formed. These arrangements host a wide variety of activities needed for a development, evolving and adapting to its context and user needs. By combining those polymorphic fiber units, the polyxylem urban development is generated.